everyone, how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here at the Oracle Dragon, we do pick a card tarot readings several times a week. So please do consider joining the community by subscribing, and do feel free to share your stories in the comment section down below. This is an inclusive community. I really like to see you guys being supportive of one another in the comment section. You guys are quite cool that way, so keep it up, basically. We'd love to have you here though, so please do consider subscribing, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everyone who has gotten personal readings from me. You can get them on Wizio by emailing me, visiting my website. My contact information is in the description box, and those of you who have followed me over to the Extended, that does help to keep me here. And those of you who have followed me over to Patreon, I love you guys. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for contributing to this community, keeping it going. And for everybody else, I just appreciate your guys' likes, your subscribes, you guys tuning in, you guys, participating in these readings. It's really a wonderful thing. Your comments, all of those things help to support the channel. And if you don't mind, you can always click on an ad if you would like to do a little energy exchange that way. That's appreciated too, and do that for any of the channels that you like to watch here on YouTube. So that being said, we've got 3 groups as usual to choose from, and the timestamps will be down below. Do use your intuition to pick, but if you're stumped, you can use the random.org link that I have down below as well. Or you can use that just for the fun of it or to validate. If you do get into a reading and it's not resonating, remember that this is a general reading. It won't resonate for everybody. Sometimes it resonates directly, sometimes the roles are reversed. You can flip it if it's the roles, if it goes the other way around. There will be extendeds for everything that I do here today, so those links will be down below as well. So these are message cards for this message from your person reading, and I will read those to you, but I just wanted to give you guys a chance to, first of all, hear me go on and on, right? Ramble. I wanted you guys to listen to my spiel first, but no, seriously, I want to now reveal it to you, give you a chance to tune into your intuition, see which one you're most drawn to, and then I'm going to go ahead and read each of the message cards for each of the groups, okay? So for group 1, we've got things are not as they appear. Things are not as they appear, okay? There's more on the back, but we will read those in your reading. That's group 1. For group 2, we have love is the reason. Love is the reason. So that's group 2. And for group 3, we have enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. That is group 3. So pause the video if you need more time. And I hope that you, just take what resonates from the reading, forget what doesn't. So we're going to get started with group 1. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for. Angel spirits and guides for everyone who is tuned into group 1. Can you please give us clear, accurate guidance regarding any messages this person wants to say to group 1, please, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who will tune in? What does group 1's person want to say to them? Group 1's person had no fear and had no filter. What would they say to group 1, please? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. We've got the Tower card. That's Mars energy. Classical ruler of Scorpio, ruler of Aries. And we've got air sign energy. So I can see right away that what your person is saying is that this connection has been through a rough patch. But regardless, this person is going through a rough patch themselves. The Queen of Pentacles here, that is a wifey or a husbandy type individual. It's a very patient individual as well. This person's gotten frustrated with waiting, frustrated with being patient, or they were dragging their feet regarding something. And since they weren't paying attention to what they needed to be paying attention to, maybe they were overly paying attention to their pentacles, their homework, or their money, and not to this connection. A Tower moment has happened. The universe has stepped in, leveled the situation. Some of you could have been with this person a long time, or married, or have some sort of a committed relationship. But castles built on sand cannot stand. So the universe has stepped in to sort of level the playing field, so you guys can start over fresh and new. Okay, this is what your person is saying. So if they walked away from this connection, it was because They just felt like what you guys had was not exactly real, and that there was something deeper out there, and that the grass perhaps would be greener on the other side. And I see that that has resulted in heartbreak and, you know, just really negative thoughts about this connection and about the breakup and why it happened the way it did, because this person, what they really wanted and what they still want is, you know, to come into union. They want a loving relationship with someone. They want a partnership. This person wants to date you and see where it goes. Because in the end, what they're really going towards is towards happiness and wish fulfillment. Okay? So, yeah, I'm seeing this person putting duty. We've got number 40 from the Fairy Tale Oracle. This person putting their duties, whether that be to their family, to a spouse, to their work, ahead of this connection. Not paying attention to this connection led to its demise, led to a separation. You know, some of you, this person could be involved with somebody else, as in like committed to somebody else, or have a wife or a husband. And if that's the case, they've neglected that connection, so that connection is suffering. I see a separation here. This person is enchanted. We've got 2 from that deck for you. Both of these cards can talk about that, you know, searching for something greater, searching for those 10 cups of love, that abundance, that total and complete emotional fulfillment. And this person leaving behind, you know, any paths that they feel don't lead to that direction. However, this person is needing to grow up a bit, or has been growing up. Like their spirit team, part of what's ending in your person's life came from their spirit team in order to help them to grow up, to be less enchanted, so to speak. This person is enchanted with you. So for some of you, this is your person leaving, you know, leaving the wife or the husband or someone else behind. And a third party is anything that interferes in the connection. But I am getting for some of you that this is another partner that they're leaving behind because of their enchantment for you. They neglected this connection. The connection fell apart because they were focused elsewhere, you know, out of a sense of duty. But there is this feeling or sense of true love here, and enchantment that this person has with you. And enchantment with, if you can see your eyes, they're looking up here at the 10 of Cups. So really feeling enchanted with the thought of having that total and complete emotional fulfillment, having a family with someone, having that contentment, love, and support that they were not getting elsewhere. Okay, so we also got the letting go card. So this person is telling you that they're letting go. They're letting go of a situation that doesn't serve them, that doesn't give them their 10 of Cups. They're letting go of fantasies and illusions. They're getting more serious about, you know, what is really best for them and what they really want. Your person is saying that they have romantic feelings for you, and those feelings are real and worth exploring. So if they're leaving somebody behind, that's the reason why. And even if there's no one else, you know, whatever hardship your person's going through, whatever grief or negative feelings or thoughts that they're having, and I can see very clearly that they are having them, they still know that their feelings are real and worth exploring with you. So we've got things are not as they appear. The lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. So your person is saying that, you know, things just basically are not as they appear. So if it seems like this person is happily married or happily involved with somebody else, or that they just want to keep this connection as a friendship, or that this connection hasn't led anywhere because there's been an ending, or just because it hasn't amounted to much yet, or it hasn't reached its potential, they're saying that things are not, you know, things are not as they appear. And also I'm getting that this person doesn't want to have conditional love. They want to have unconditional love. That's also represented by the 10 of Cups for me, unconditional love. Then we've got the unsaid card, showing I love you or like you without physically saying it, didn't say it yet. So for a lot of you, this person hasn't said it yet. This person could have been instead cold and logical towards you, for some unkind or dishonest. But what they're saying through the cards now is they have romantic feelings for you, and for a lot of you, they actually do love you, okay? And then we've got the naivete card, failure to attempt to understand the world around one, innocence. And that goes with the enchantment card. So is this what this person was saying, you know, about the viewer? Yeah, some of you worked on this connection, you know, far after it was over, or after this person was giving you signs that they were not ready or that the timing wasn't right. And so it just seemed like you were repeating the same mistake of attempting working on this connection, stressing yourself out, getting exhausted, but not really getting anywhere with this person. And so they felt like that was naive of you. If it's the other way around, flip it. It's a general reading if they did this, but I'm getting that for a lot of you. Your person is saying there is some naivete, but I think you have that in common with this person. They might be naive about different things maybe, but you guys have that in common. There's something about you guys' innocence with the innocent card, or the innocent written at the back or bottom, whatever. And then we've got bias, unneeded prejudice, and blindness. So I don't think this person was seeing you correctly. You know, they were coming from a place of their ego. They were coming from a sort of privileged place. You know, some of your people were you know, feeling like, you know, they made up their mind about you very shortly after you guys start seeing each other, after you met, and they decided that, you know, they prejudged you basically, and they were blind to the truth about this connection until now. Like they're starting to see the truth about the connection. They're taking that blindfold off. There was something that they listened to their ego over their feelings regarding this connection. They were immature with you, and so if they failed to plan a future with you, or if they have failed to plan up till now a future with you, or if this, you know, failure to plan has caused the separation, your person, you know, is acknowledging their fault in that, basically, that they were biased. And then we've got Whitney Wolford Hurd, and it says, every hour spent staring at a screen is an hour spent alone. So I think that this person is watching you on social media or spending a lot of time at work. This person is tired of being alone. They do want a new start or recovery in this connection. They do want forgiveness and to move on, okay? But I don't get that they're telling you that. They could be not taking any effort whatsoever right now. They are frustrated. They aren't the greatest planner in the world. There have been delays and problems. We can clearly see that in the reading. But your person, you know, maybe all they're doing is spending their time working, or all they're doing is spending their time looking at you on social media, or some combination of those two things, you know. Maybe they feel like you're just spending too much time on social media, but I really get it's more about them and their unhappiness in their home life. And with regard, like every life area in their life is broken right now. Some of them really are going through a broken marriage or a troubled family situation. And they're trying to sort of cope by distracting themselves. Maybe through, well, according to the cards, staring at a screen too much, which I think a lot of people are guilty of in this day and age. So let's get some messages from your person. For everyone who is tuned into Group 1, if their person had no fear and no filter, what would they say to Group 1, please? You left me out in the cold. The thought of sticking it out now feels like a nightmare. So is it that this person feels like, yeah, for those of you that this person left you out in the cold or left you behind, you know, they imagine that you are feeling like they, you know, that this is what you would say to them, that they left you out in the cold, and that, you know, the thought of sticking it out with you or going back to them feels like a nightmare. They anticipate you, you know, being unkind to them. I'm not sure I can handle all your past baggage. So what this person is saying there is, yeah, some of you have some baggage, or your person perceives you too. I know I should make a move or communicate, but I'm afraid of people's perceptions, so I'm not going to. I do like you, but I question the growth potential in this connection. Okay. So this person wants to communicate with you, but they're afraid of people's perceptions. This one wanted to force its way out. I need a moment to process. I just learned something mind-blowing, and it's affecting my perception of things. So again, we're talking about perceptions. So let's get a couple cards, a couple tarot cards. So, past baggage, what's that about, Spirit? Let's be nosy for Group 1. Their person says that they're not sure if they can handle group one's past baggage. Not too many. Yeah, that's that 10 of Wands energy here. Petty ego arguments or petty arguments, ego clashes, outside interference, this person or someone being in their ego. Some of you watching could be the masculine, and you're the one going through the breakup or divorce. You're ready to take action on this connection, but you don't know how to do it. But that will be the minority. For the majority of you, this is your person. You're here for masculine, and this is their ego talking, basically. Like, you're the one that has a lot of baggage. Like, why would you continue to pursue a connection with someone who wasn't treating you correctly, who was not giving to you equally in the connection? To them, that's a form of baggage that you have unresolved, okay? Because this connection wasn't going anywhere before. Also, some of you could be struggling, you know, financially, but I get more so that this person is saying that the connection wasn't working, but yet you kept pursuing it, or you're keeping pursuing it. And so they wonder, like, why would you want that? Like, that must mean that there's something up with you that you need to work on about yourself. Okay. And 16. So number 16 is tower, more tower energy. So even though this tower moment has happened, this person is saying, you know, that they need to process. They just need a moment to process, okay? They just learned something mind-blowing, and it's affecting their perception of things. So what did they learn that was mind-blowing that's affecting their perception of things? We've got the 9 of Wands here. Or Knight. Knight 9. Close enough. And we got the Hanged Man. Again, another card of perception. And we got the 2 of Swords in reverse. In reverse, it's confusion, indecision, information overload. So, you know, what I'm seeing is this person, you know, I think for some of you that blocked this person, you unblocked this person, or there's some other sign or signal that this person got that lets them know that there is a chance for this connection, that kind of renews their hope in turning over a new leaf with you and having rejuvenation in this connection. Okay. Also, for others of you, this person's spouse has walked away from their connection or is the cause for their breakup. But that'll only be for those who resonate with that this person has another committed partner. For the majority of you, I feel like, yeah, this person was pulled in 2 different directions or is currently. So just take it how it resonates. Something's pulling your person in 2 different directions, but what they've learned is that you are receptive to. Some of you reached out to this person, or you just let this person know. Somehow they've gotten the idea or the impression that you are receptive to hearing from them, that you are receptive to hear from them or to see them again. Like, they were kind of accepting their fate. This connection was blocked, whether actually or just, you know, emotionally blocked. But I feel like they've gotten some sort of communication. Something has happened in their life to free them up. They're leaving behind an unhappy situation. So they're learning, like, now they can do this. Now that there still is hope for this connection, and that this connection actually isn't over after all. Okay? With you, that this connection with you has continued, you know, it still continues to have potential. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. I'm more affected than you know. So by this connection, even though they're more affected than you know and they kind of got spooked, you know, there is something that's happened in this person's life that has shed some light on their connection with you and has allowed them to sort of mitigate or sort of overcome their fears about your intensity and about this connection. Some of them, honestly, this person feels like for some of you, you know, you just can't let them go. And this, you know, I think it does scare this person. If you are a little bit obsessed with this person, honestly, it does kind of scare this person, but they also like it, okay? It also is part of what's giving them hope that you guys can reconnect and explore your romantic feelings for one another. What else does this person want to say to group 1? It's really hard for me to open up and make a commitment. I especially think that's true if they're just coming out as something else. I really do feel like they're experiencing some sort of a broken home type situation, whether they are breaking up with a roommate or another romantic interest. There's something here about arguments and moving out. And so as a result of that, you know, as much as this person likes you, they do question the growth potential in this relationship, and it isn't entirely about you. It's about the fact that you guys have to overcome the water under the bridge, whatever's come between the two of you. You guys have to get back into communication. They have to get over whatever they're going through presently. So that would make it difficult for this person to write in and give you commitment right away, right? I love you so much. Can't you see that? Wow, so this person's saying that they love you so much, and can't you see that? Some of them really feel like you are their empress. I'm getting this person is feeling like you're very beautiful. You guys have a lot of sexual attraction, but you're emotionally attracted to one another as well. Some of you are a mother. Some of you are very creative and abundant. You have a nurturing essence about you. Some of you, I'm hearing, are kind of bossy. But overall, you're resourceful, and you would make a good spouse or a good parent. And you do really well for yourselves, both at work and at home. And love is not a word I use lightly, so just in case any of you out there that this is resonating with can't face the fact, cannot accept that this is the truth, that this person is really saying, I love you so much, why can't you see that? This person is saying they would not say that if it's not true. And you need to loosen up, but don't let go, okay? Some of you are obsessed with this person, or they feel like you are. But again, I just opened up on you haunt my dreams. You hold the key to my heart. So they do like it. You do hold the key to this person's heart. But they do want you to sort of like, you know, take it a little bit easy, okay? Loosen your grip, but don't let go. Says, when I'm good, I'm very good, but when I'm bad, I'm better. So a little bit of flirtation here for your person, because they feel like, you know, you are very sexually attractive to them and attracted to them. And, you know, they know that they can be cold, but they also can be quite lusty and quite good in the bedroom as well. I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it, and this person is finding you irresistible. What else does this person want to say to group 1, please? Hold on. When can we catch up again? This person wanted to catch up with you again, and how can I make it up to you? So this person feels like you have been kind to them where they have been selfish, and there has been an unequal give and take in the connection, perhaps amongst other things, and so they want to know how they can make it up to you. You inspire me, you are so strong, I dream of you. So more validation that this person dreams about you. I feel like those dreams are playing a role in their changing perceptions about you. What else does this person want to say to group 1? I won the jackpot with you. Even when you're grouchy, I still love you. So yeah, some of you, you know, either you actually blocked this person or you just emotionally did. Also, some of you were the ones that walked away. But yeah, definitely there's been some sort of discord in the connection where this person feels like, yeah, you know, you are grouchy with them. You have been in the past, but they still love you anyway, basically. So what else does group one's person want to say, please, Spirit? It's a quote from Elizabeth Gilbert from Eat, Pray, Love, I think. It says, to be fully seen by somebody and to be loved anyhow, this is a human offering that can border on miraculous. So this person, are they saying that they love the viewer unconditionally? This person does love, you know, for those that resonates for you, this person does love you unconditionally, and they feel like you can love them unconditionally as well. They feel like they might not be an easy person to love. It might take a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of faith on your part to allow yourself to love this person again, or to embrace the love that you may still feel for them unconditionally, you know, to embrace that unconditional love for them again, you know, in spite of whatever's gone wrong in the connection. But they feel like you both unconditionally love one another, and that's kind of a miracle. That's like a dream come true to this person. That represents that, you know, material happiness. I'm getting that for some reason, material, as well as emotional happiness. It represents, you know, it represents life to this person. It's the epitome of being a star in somebody's eyes. It's beyond that. It's like a wish come true. It really just restores this person's hope in love. That, you know, this realization that maybe they got through a dream or through something else. But either way, this person does feel like you guys love each other unconditionally, which is beautiful. What else does this person want to say to group one, please? It's safe for you to make a move towards me. It is safe for you to make a move towards me. And I feel like, yeah, this person wants you to know that it is safe. I think they sense that, you know, that you would make a move towards them, like through any communication with you in the dream state, through the 5D, perhaps some physical communication with you, some sense, some intuition, that they feel like, you know, all they need to do is sort of put that out there, and that maybe you might be the one to make a move towards them. Maybe you were holding back from making a move towards them, if, you know, especially if there was a third party getting in the way. But I see that third party going bye-bye, and so for a lot of you, and so there's just saying, you know, it's safe for you to make a move towards them. And then I didn't realize how much my upbringing and family still influences me. So I think that's where their unneeded prejudice and blindness towards you has come in. Their bias, their sort of naivete or innocence about what adult relationships, love relationships, are really supposed to be about. I admire how strong and independent you are. So for some of you, maybe you are, you know, a very independent type person. And maybe you are a modern, like a modern woman, if you're a female or a feminine watching, which comprises the majority who watch. And so this person, if they were raised traditionally, that could be perceived by them in a negative light. Also, I think it challenges them in their self-worth, or it has in the past. And in the last couple of weeks, we seem to be tapping into a masculine energy that does feel that way. So I think, you know, that person is present here again right now. But either way, if nothing else resonates, it's just that this person admires, you know, simply admires how strong and independent you are, okay? This is why this person loves you so much. We've got retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So some of you that resonate with, you know, maybe you're online too much and this person knows that because they're stalking you. Or maybe this person's just aware that you're waiting for them, but the timing is not quite right. But yet you guys both feel this really strong attraction for one another. So this person's just saying, like, let go, loosen your grip, but don't let go. You know, retreat, and in time, you know, you guys can come together. So I think I've gone through all the decks. Yeah, I feel like this person, though, in summary, is going through some sort of a separation, leaving home, moving out. You guys could have had an argument, but even so, this person sees you as their total and complete wish fulfillment. They see you as, you know, someone who is definitely worth pursuing. This person understands more about this connection than they used to. They're recognizing what sort of contributed to their biased viewpoints. Some of them have learned something recently about you in some way, or about their own lives, right? They've learned something that is affecting them in a way that allows them to have hope in this connection again and to see things differently. And they just want to know how they can make it up to you. And it's safe for you to reach out to them, they say, if that's what you want to do. So this is what I've got for you, Group 1. I'm going to take it over to the extended, where we're going to do a whole nother round of messages and then look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic as well. So if you feel drawn to, the link for that will be down below. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And if this is your story and it resonates, I'd love to read it. Leave it in the comment section. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and picture your person in your mind's eye. Angel spirits and guides, please channel divine messages through me and into the cards, please. Can we get some clear, accurate guidance regarding how their person feels about them for everyone who's tuned into Group 2 for the strongest collective energy? What would their person say to them if they had no fear and they had no filter, please? Please make the messages clear. What would Group 2's person say to them if they had no fear and no filter? Messages from Group 2's person, please. We're going to start off with tarot. The oracle cards pre-shuffled, and we'll pull message cards towards the middle and end of the reading before taking it over to the extended, okay? So for everyone who's tuned in to Group 2, what messages does this person have for Group 2, please? We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Swords. We got the Two of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Swords energy. So I'm getting this person is keeping an eye on you. It looks like this person, some of you cut this person out, or this person feels cut out by you. Maybe this person wasn't being loyal to you. So you could have kicked him out of your house. But at the very least, I'm seeing, you know, somebody being left out in the cold here. Someone here could have been pulled in two different directions, or could be being pulled in two different directions. And some of you feel, I'm getting, like, despite the cards being the way that they are, I'm getting like a highly emotional relationship here and some subconscious issues coming to the forefront. So a person is saying that, you know, even though somebody has been left out in the cold, even though they have been cut out from your life, or they feel very emotionally distant from you right now, even though there's a decision that needs to be made or the wrong decision was made, this person with the Eight of Swords wants to talk to you. This person is saying that, you know, after this ending, they're experiencing a transformation in their perception, and they are getting clarity, and that's what they want to tell you, okay? Maybe the distance is what's given this person the ability to see things more objectively, more logically and reasonably, or to see things differently. I'm getting similar energy to Group 1. If you were divided between Group 1 and Group 2, maybe check out Group 1 as well, because from the Fairy Tale Oracle, we got Dawn the Golden-Haired Duty, number 40, and that came out. I shuffled the cards very well, as I always do between takes or between videos and segments, and this came out again for you guys. And I feel like I'm getting this energy of transformation in terms of this person's perception towards you, which I also got in Group 1 very specifically. So about this story, what I was being drawn to is this is about a gal who has sort of given up on love or the thought of getting married, because there is some, well, in the story, there's an ogre who is, like, has threatened to basically murder anybody that tries to take her hand, because this ogre has claimed her for themselves. And there is a young man, another man, who is interested in her and wants to give her puppies, you know, try to win her over. She's a very sad, melancholy type of person. Her father wants her to be happy, wants her to get married to the right person, so it's like her hand is promised to whoever makes her smile, whoever makes her happy. But it's like she feels like it's pointless, you know, because this ogre is basically claimed her but there is someone who is interested in her, okay? So there is this feeling of being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So this person could be involved in a third-party situation. Energies could be vice versa. If it's the other way, flip it. But someone here is stuck between a rock and a hard place, and your person is saying, you know, that, you know, if you know this person is dealing with a karmic, or if you are, it's like this person is saying that that is ending, that they know that that has to end. Because that karmic could be the ogre in the story that's, you know, staked their claim on your person. Let's just take it from that angle. Staked their claim on your person. And that is preventing your person from being able to, you know, to come forward and to rightfully claim you, or allow you to claim them, right? Because there is somebody or something that's standing in between the two of you, and a third party is anything that interferes with the connection. So, you know, whether that's work, family, home, another relationship, there is something here standing between the two of you, and your person is saying that, you know, if you've been alone for a long time, if you're not married, it's like you're unable to get married, or in order to find unable to find happiness, because there's somebody blocking you from your true soulmate, okay? It's interesting. And we got the Melania Trump card from the Love Oracle. And the one I was drawn to here is don't betray yourself in favor of your marriage. So if this person is married to someone else, you know, they are realizing that they should not have betrayed themselves. They should have had more faith to work out the difficulties with you in this connection, or to overcome any obstacles to getting to you, instead of settling for something where they feel they betrayed themselves. But in even larger messages, I'm getting that this person is not wanting you. They're telling you don't betray yourself in favor of marriage. So if you are promised to someone you don't want to be with, this person's saying don't be with that person. You know? Especially if this person is kind of like dominating you, or trying to. And if this person doesn't make you smile and doesn't make you happy, this other person that may be vying for your attention, they're saying, you know, go with somebody that makes you happy. Don't betray yourself just to get married. So that's what your person is wanting to tell you. And also we've got, this card came out in group 2, and again, I shuffled the cards very well. Group 1, I mean, and I did shuffle the cards very well, so there seems to be a connection here, a thread that's running between 1 and 2. And this says failure to attempt to understand the world around one, and innocence. So this person is saying that you are innocent. And I'm also getting that this person is saying that they are innocent. So if there has been a deception in the connection, or unforeseen problems that has come up in this connection between the two of you, this person is saying that they didn't understand why those problems had to happen, or their role in those. They could have been overly naive regarding, you know, their place and their role in any conflict in your connection, their own ego, their own lack of planning. There's something around here that this person is saying, like, that if they hurt you, they didn't mean to. They just didn't understand this connection and its place in the world. But let's get some more messages. This person is coming across as loving you, though. Love is the reason. They feel like you have been in each other's lives because you were drawn together by love. And it says each person in your life is there for a reason, and that reason always has something to do with love, like me. The universe is really drawn to like me. So this person is saying that they love you. This person has love for you. They were drawn to your life for a reason. And they feel like you guys were definitely meant to meet. So what else does group 2's person want to say, please, Spirit? We've got King of Cups energy. I have high emotional intelligence, allowing me easy access to my empathy, compassion, and ability to tune into your energy. So this person does feel like they are tuned in, feel like they're tuned into your energy. And, you know, they're just trusting the process, feeling like if they go with the flow, that things can work out between the two of you. I'm being drawn to the Island Time Wellness card now. It says cool with whatever. So this card talks about a decision, and so does the Two of Swords. So it's saying that your person is, you know, because of their high emotional intelligence, because of their empathy and compassion and the connection that they feel with you, they sort of feel like they know what you're thinking and feeling. They feel like they have some sort of other connection with you. They feel that, you know, they're going with the flow. They're trusting the process. They are making a decision here, but in the meantime, they're living in the now. And, you know, if they cannot offer you commitment, it's because, you know, the timing isn't right. Again, this person could have two-timed you, or there could be a third party, but just take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. Bottom line, they're living in the now and they're trusting the process, but they do feel this connection with you, you know, regardless, you know, of the level of commitment or lack of commitment in this connection. What else does this person want to say, please? Says, I don't want to cause any more drama, so I'm going to walk away from it for now. So if this person walked away from this connection, it's because they didn't want to endure any more drama. For some of you, there was some drama in the connection, some difficulties that needed to be overcome, some outside interference I'm hearing, but also just a lot of passion in this connection that caused someone's defenses to go up. I appreciate how we connect intellectually and that we keep focused and proper when it's called for. So it could be that you guys work together, or you did work together. Again, something about outside interference or third party here. So they appreciated the fact that even though you guys were being pulled in different directions, or there's other demands on your guys' time and attention, that you guys were still able and are still able to maintain that mental connection and keep focused and keep proper, you know, conform to your roles and expectations when it's called for, despite feeling divided, despite, you know, basically staying in a truce energy. You're both able to sort of go with the flow and balance this connection. And that this is what's leading to a potential new beginning with that Ace of Swords. And this is what's leading to this person thinking about having a new beginning with the Ace of Swords as well. They do have some unanswered questions about you, perhaps about the way you feel. Let's see what else. So they're keeping an eye on you. I love how real we can be. It says, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. The iHeartRadio is acting up again. Just randomly acts up for no reason sometimes. It's delightful. Let me try something else. Sorry guys, just a moment. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles energy. I love how we can be our real selves with each other. This is growing organically and naturally. So again, this energy of going with the flow. This person's letting you know, though, that, you know, I think there's this feeling of disbelief that you guys do have some pretty good things in common. But even if you guys are quite different, it's like this person just can't believe that you guys really can be yourselves with each other. And it's like some of you are so real and your connection is so real, and that they sort of question it and they have to keep an eye on it because they can't, it's almost this energy of like they can't believe it, but they're getting this sort of aha moment, this sort of realization. I mean, they're really getting the idea that you guys, like, this connection is moving in a certain direction, that you guys were meant to meet, and if you're apart, you guys are meant to come back together. With the reconciliation card, someone from your past is returning to your life. So this is about getting back on the same page. This is about well, like it says, like a reconciliation. And so this person is sort of like, they're in their canoe going down the stream of life, but they're keeping an eye out, right? Like, watching for rocks and tree branches that could potentially get in the way and obstruct this connection, because it looks like you guys have gone through obstructions and obstacles and challenges, and your person is like seeing where this is going with you, and riding with the wave, but also keeping an eye out for any potential obstructions, because there have been in the past. And again, it's just this energy of this person feeling like, you know, this connection is really positive, and I think it kind of surprises your person that you guys can be yourselves with one another, and that it is growing organically and naturally, and that despite however it might have been, or, you know, in the past, that you guys still seem to be moving back towards one another. What else does group 2's person want to say? Okay, the way you can persuade anyone on anything must be magic. So this person feels like, yeah, they're a little skeptical of you, like you're just too magical, you're too charming, you're too good with words, or you're too persuasive. There's something about you that is very persuasive, like a magician, and that you can make things happen. Maybe some of you have strong intuition or psychic ability, or your person thinks that you do. They think that you can make your visions into reality, that you can make things happen. And maybe you have, you know, actively tried to persuade this person, for some of you, to have a new beginning with you, or to help them to see your vision for the future and a future with them in this connection. And they think it's, you know, it's persuasive. I imagine you have many love options, and I'm not sure I can outperform them to win your favor. Yeah, this person just thinks that you're very attractive, very intelligent, and that, you know, a lot of people must, you know, must dig you, must be into you, and are feeling you, okay? So whether this is true or not, this is what they're saying, that they imagine that you have a lot of love options. Especially if you cut them out and walked away, or walked away after they cut you out. They're just like trying to figure you out, I think. Wondering if you have somebody else. Some of you do. And then we've got, ever since I met you, my life's transformed for the better. Thank you. So I think you did help this person to take their blindfold off and make a decision in their life and figure some things out, you know, in terms of where they see their lives going. And so you have had an impact on this person. You guys were meant to meet. Your person is saying this is to sort of help their life direction and help their flow of life, and to sort of ride out the wave and the storms, and your presence has directed them in some way. I need to consider the facts objectively so that everyone's treated fairly. So that's especially true if, you know, your person has somebody else. So you would know that if that was the case. Otherwise, that's not a message for you. Generally, that's how it works in my readings. But this person is looking at that, and they feel like they can say this to you because you guys have a mental connection. There's something about you guys. You understand each other, and you understand each other's real selves, and there is love between the two of you. So it's like they're just letting you know, in case you're wondering, they're trying to be fair here, okay? They want to have a new beginning with you, and they want to keep things moving in the right direction so you guys can reconcile or come back together, and or move this connection. Let it continue growing organically and naturally. But they, they're going to be fair about it if they can, to the extent they can be. Then we've also got the Feeling Safe card from the Healing with the Fairies. So I get this to do with, this card, the Duty card. And this card talking about don't betray yourself in favor of marriage. And you can see this woman here, and there's two men, one behind her, like they're in the shadows. So this person wants to make you feel safe, essentially. Yeah, it's like This person has fears about your path forward. Like, they think you're facing some hard times and some fears, and they think you're facing some tough decisions, some of you. Maybe you have to choose between them and someone that they don't think is good enough for you. There's something here about fear, and that they have some sort of concern for you and your path forward, whether it involves someone else or just your path in general. Yeah, they fear that you're going to choose the wrong person, or that you're never going to allow yourself to find happiness, or, you know, that they're not going to be able to come towards you, and that there's something that's always going to get in the way of this connection. Differences in lifestyles, differences in backgrounds, personality differences, outside interference. However that resonates for you guys. This person is, they just feel led to you though, and they want to make you feel safe. Like, they've seen the writing on the wall, and they have some sort of a vision for the future that was inspired by you and is inspired by you. And they really feel guided, you know, to you. They feel like that you guys were meant to meet, and part of that is to help you in your life to make a good decision in love, to sort of navigate some sort of tricky and almost dangerous situation. Okay, so take it how it resonates, at the very least, to navigate frustrations and failures, I'm hearing as well, to help you with those. Let's get some more messages. I feel safer in silence. So this person is also saying the feeling safe card is here because they feel safer in silence. If they're not communicating with you, that's the reason why. Feeling safe is important to this person. Maybe we're just too different. Goes along with that Lover's card for me, with next to the Moon card. Their fears about this connection have to do with, like, maybe you guys are too different. I love the sound of your voice. It's so comforting. This is kind of a random compliment. Okay. Our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? Okay. So I think that's more of that Moon sign energy. Inconsistency. This could be an on again, off again type relationship. For some of you, this person feels like you're the one that doesn't want to settle down or get married, or that you're not the marrying kind, but just take what resonates. Maybe you said that to them, or they just get that impression. But there is instability in general in this connection. This person wants to be comforted. You do have qualities which comfort them. For some of you, it's your voice. For others of you, they just want to feel safe in this connection. They want to make you feel safe too, but their safety is coming out as a higher priority right now. You turn me on. I can't control what you do to me. Yeah, I get that this is quite a passionate relationship. I can't lie. Commitment scares me. Again, I'm getting that this person is feeling like some of you are scared of commitment as well. That's one of the things you guys have in common. Also, this person, you know, they do want commitment in terms of, you know, its ability to provide them the security and the comfort that they're seeking. But they want a kind of commitment that allows them to continue to block their heart and protect their heart. Maybe through focusing on their work and their money more so. So, like a commitment of the heart and the emotions frightens this person. They like your mental connection, though. I think that's more their comfort zone. Even though they say, you know, that they are... Well, we've got that King of Cups energy, which is notoriously somebody who has very deep emotions, but likes to keep them hidden. That goes with that Moon card as well. So when they say commitment, it's like they are scared of a commitment that involves, like, too much of their heart. I love the way you think. Are you for real? So this person does really, they love the way you think. Like I said, this is they're comfortable with your mental connection. They think you're very intelligent and persuasive, with that Magician energy, which is, you know, Mercurial, Virgo, Gemini, very intelligent energy. You are the funniest man or woman I've ever met. I always feel safe when I'm around you. So there is something about you that makes them feel safe, you know, when you guys are together. But only so much when they're like not tied down, when they're allowed to go with the flow. Otherwise, if they start to feel trapped, that's when they start to feel unsafe, okay? But like they say, you have a good sense of humor and you make them laugh. I'll try anything once, twice if I like it, 3 times to make sure. So for some of you, this is a you know, reconciliation situation. This person wants to have another shot at this connection. And sex is an emotion in motion. So this person is wanting to resurrect this connection, you know, in large part because of the passion that they feel for you. There's lust coming through, passion. Some of you, this has been like an on again, off again sort of sexual kind of friends with benefits type relationship. And they're not done with you. I'm getting that Maroon 5 song. Gosh, I don't know. I can hear the lyrics, but I don't know the name of the song. I've had you so many times, but somehow I want more. I don't mind spending every day out in the pouring rain. So you can Google those lyrics if you want to hear the song. Could have messages for you. And then at the back of the deck, we've got, well, you were dead. So this person is like, saying like for some of you, if they moved on, you know, it was because of this connection. You know, they felt like it's over. It's experienced some sort of an ending, or at the very least frustration. So this person is, you know, just kind of explaining themselves. If they've entertained another option, it's because they felt like this connection was over. Or if you've entertained another option, it's because you felt like this connection was over. But they're saying it's not over. They want to fix it. They want to have a recovery in the connection. They want to resurrect the connection, basically. And then from T-Rex, Lean Woman Blues, we've got, I'm like a child in the sand on the beach of the land of you. So they think you're fun. You make them feel comforted. That's like 6 of Cups energy. They want to reconcile with you because they have happy memories of the times you guys were together. Your inner children play nicely together. This person wants to play in the beach of the sand that is you. Maybe they want to take you to a beach. Maybe they like the beach, or that has some sort of resonance or some special memory with you guys. What else does group 2's person want to say, please? So we've got, you challenge me to grow. Yeah, you have come into this person's life and you've transformed it for the better. Like you were the trigger to help this person change, transform, grow. I miss you even if it doesn't seem like it. I hope we can at least be friends. So even though you guys can't find a stable ground in the connection, your person is saying, you know, they really just hope that you guys can be friends, you know, at the very least. They want you in their lives. They just want it in a way that allows them to continue to feel secure. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So, you know, however this person, you know, treated you, maybe they just gave you a puny piece of the pie. They didn't, maybe they were immature with you, and or, you know, this person is shy and very, very careful when it comes to their emotions and expressing those emotions. So it could be just as simple as this person hasn't told you how they really feel, or has held back from giving you, you know, giving you the full-on emotional commitment, and they regret that. So group 2, the link for the extended will be down below, or we'll get a whole nother round of messages and look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So if you feel like it, follow me over there. Thanks to those of you who regularly do that. I appreciate you guys. You support me and the channel and keep it going. For the rest of you, please hit that like button if you did like it, and let me know in the comment section if this is your reading. I'd love to read it, read your situation, and if you would subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information will be down below. Check me out on Wizio, Instagram, and Patreon. Thanks to all my patrons. I appreciate you guys. You also keep me here, and I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and picture your person in your mind's eye. Angel spirits and guides, please channel divine messages in me and through me into the cards, please. If group 3's love interest had no fear and had no filter, what would they say to group 3, please? If group 3, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who has tuned in, if their person had no fear and no filter, what would they say to group 3, please? Got the 8 of Cups. We've got the Strength card. We've got the Justice card. What else would group 3's person say to them, please? Let's get one more. Oh, all right, this person wants to contact you. This flipped over on top of a bunch of other cards that tried to flip over, so we know that pages are messengers. And bottom deck energy is 3 of Cups. When I first saw that, I thought reconciliation. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Cups here. Somebody has walked away from this connection, and they did so with the heavy heart. You can see her crying on the card, and this card does talk about, you know, people walking away from illusions, but doing so with a heavy heart after having, you know, realized the truth, after having woken up from some sort of illusion or fantasy. And that goes along with these fairy tale oracle cards that wanted to come out for you, group 3. 2 of them came out for you, and one of them is the little goose girl, number 15, and the other one is Puss in Boots Wit. And so, you know, there is some deception that occurred here in the situation. And so if you were the one that walked away, it was because this person could have manipulated you, or someone else deceived you or got in the way of your connection. So we'll talk more about that in a moment here. Now what I'm seeing is this person having the courage and the confidence to come back towards you. Getting a lot of different mixed messages here. So just reading the cards that they have come out, it's like somebody didn't have the courage in the situation to see it through. I see there being differences in the situation. I'm really drawn to the delicate uniqueness of the characters on the card. Lady Amalfia, the last unicorn. But I can see the last unicorn is standing up for herself here. So it's like the more feminine energy is standing up for herself. Perhaps you stood up for yourself by walking away, even if you did so with a heavy heart. Because your person, you know, they did you some sort of injustice. Okay? I feel like, you know, with the Puss in Boots, he uses his intellect. He's very clever. He uses his intellect to manipulate a situation in his favor. Okay? Although he does have good qualities, like he is protective of those that he cares about, I'm getting that somebody here was apathetic and has or is showing disinterest, and that's one of the most dangerous evils there is. So it's like somebody could have done you wrong, like if this is a third-party situation, or because that's a card of jealousy, and it talks about somebody kind of getting in, you know, butting their nose into your business and taking something from you. And the goose girl, she's sheltered, she's innocent. It's basically the story of a princess who goes on a journey to marry her prince, right, as these things go, and she takes a maid with her, and the maid basically you know, steals from her, assumes her identity, and marries the prince, and relegates the goose girl, you know, what relegates the princess to the lowly level of goose girl upon threat of death. Okay, so it's like something pretty heavy has happened, and I am being guided to say that if you're resonating with the story, that you are meant to sort of, you know, learn to be a little bit more clever, a little bit more witty with regard to learning how to protect yourself and stand up for yourself. Some of you have been sheltered or have had a recent run of bad luck. It certainly looks like you've had a bad run of bad luck in the connection. Yeah, something sudden or shocking has happened in this connection here. Your person is saying sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So what Spirit is telling me, this transformation, this upheaval, this lightning strike, whatever this deception was, this manipulation or this interference in your guys' connection, whatever challenges to your trust or your strength, they did occur in order to teach you, to sort of shake you up from your sort of, from your dream, basically, from your fantasies, and help you to see how the other half lives. Some of you could be more privileged or come from a higher socioeconomic class, but even if you don't, maybe you were sheltered or protected, or there's something very gentle and naturally kind about you. There's something here with this card that regardless of how you identify in terms of your character, is saying that the spirit had this happen to you, this shake up, whatever this is, in order to be able to be more wise and more diplomatic in your dealings, be able to see past the surface of things, and be able to empathize and feel more compassion for people who you might not otherwise have felt compassion for. So that's like the larger reason why this happened. But also there's a message that you are protected, especially down your ancestral line. Especially your mother is protecting you, whether she's alive or not. And that also that you don't need the protection of others, and you don't need the approval of your family or your ancestors even in order to be a strong person, in order to have the courage to do the things that you know that you must do. That you have everything within you to stand up for yourself and to persevere under trying circumstances. Okay? You have everything within you to love yourself more, to have more interest in yourself. It's like whatever happened, whatever manipulations, this is meant to trigger, self-love within you. And some of the apathy that is being felt in this reading isn't necessarily from your person, although honestly it is for a lot of you and it's part of it, or it has been, but it's for your own apathy for yourself. It's talking about that. So maybe your person is saying that you had a disinterest in yourself, and that is why, at least a disinterest in standing up for yourself, or a disinterest in, you just didn't have the skills perhaps to handle a really shady situation or really shady people. And you got taken advantage of, because of that. But it's like, this person wants to talk to you about this. They want to be affectionate with you. They want to approach you. They're feeling very protective of you. I'm getting Emperor energy. So the Emperor is a provider and a protector, is a strong, masculine, traditional, and often older, like older in age, but maybe just older in spirit, or is taking a more mature attitude. Okay. This person is saying that trust is necessary. Like, you can see her, she's kind of run up to him, and she's got a little hand on his chest, and he's got his wand, and he's sort of directing things, right? And he's holding her. Or, yeah, he is wanting to be someone. He's wanting to be the harbor in your storm. This person wants you to trust them again. This person wants you to have faith in them. It kind of makes me feel that maybe they weren't the ones that did this betrayal to you. That they weren't the ones that caused you this grief. It's general reading, so take what resonates. If they did and you know that, that's fine. But I'm getting that something else is at play here. Some loss or regret occurred in this connection due to feelings of feeling unloved or abandoned. And it could have been that a friend did this to you or backstabbed you. Maybe your friend went after your man, or your friend went after your woman. Or somebody in your environment took advantage of your kindness, and it resulted in you having to walk away. It resulted in, at the very least, you getting hurt, an injustice occurring. And it did involve your person, because this is a reading about what they're saying. But I'm not exactly sure how it, maybe it was a third-party situation, or is. We got the self-reliance card. So this person is saying for you to be your own best friend, to rely on yourself. Okay? They're saying to love yourself and trust yourself. They already said that from a larger or higher perspective, this all happened so that you can learn to love yourself more. They're also saying it all happened because you're meant to, you know, rely on yourself more and know that you can provide for yourself inside and out. But this person does want to be there for you, I feel. They do want to communicate with you and give you some sort of information or just be affectionate with you. I'm soft. I'm hearing be soft with you because, you know, they want to. They want to comfort you. And then we got from the Queen Victoria card, I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. So maybe it was an artist that did this to you, a wordsmith, somebody that is a smooth talker. You can kind of see Puss in Boots, right? He's not quite who he appears to be, right? And again, it could be a friend. I'm hearing catty. Maybe somebody that dresses well, pretends to have more money than they do. I'm getting a few different messages. But somebody with an artistic or creative temperament, perhaps, or actually works in one of those fields, you know, that your person is warning you against them. So if this describes your person, then they're warning you against themselves. If this describes you, then maybe, you know, flip it around. You know, the roles can be reversed too. But they are just kind of warning you. It goes along with the rest of the theme of them warning you that certain types of people basically can be seductive, but that's also dangerous. So they want you to put your trust in them and let them protect you. And also to enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. So this isn't about just shutting down and not being your true self, but instead about coming into your power and learning to stand up for yourself. If you're already good at standing up for yourself, then keep doing that, okay? You know, keep having the courage to love yourself. Again, if it doesn't resonate, this whole standing up for yourself, the bottom line basically is that, you know, you need to continue to have an interest in yourself. Be interested in yourself. It's not selfish. You know, certain kinds of selfishness is actually healthy when it comes to loving yourself more and having your own back, okay? And providing for yourself. And not letting people take advantage of you and not relying on others to protect you, but knowing that you can protect yourself when it's called for. Because you are kind of coming across as a gentle person. You could be a little bit naive or have unrealistic expectations or have in the past. This says, enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Just person saying that you're very unique. Like regardless of anything else, you know, that they think that you're very sweet. This could be somebody from your past, but maybe you're a little bit naive or overly innocent. This goes along with 1 or 2. So if you're drawn to either groups 1 or 2, maybe check those out as well. So far it's not identical, but there's some similarities. Especially with this card, the Goose Girl. She didn't come out, but it's that energy of innocence. It says, do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you. Inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. Not bad, kiddo, not bad at all. So they're saying, like, you're not doing bad. You're doing good. You're getting your just desserts. You know, you are becoming more brave and more courageous and stronger, and you are going after what you want. You inspire this person. You know, they have hope for this connection. They have love for you. Also, I'm just feeling like somebody is jealous of you because you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. So, you know, you're just too sexy for your clothes, I guess. Your person is saying your sachet could hurt somebody. Hurt somebody, maybe make them butt hurt, or if there's a third party, you know, they could be, you know, envious of you. So let's get into the messages. What messages do you want to start with? Okay. For everyone who's tuned into Group 3, Angel Spirits and Guides, if the person had no fear, no filter, what else would they add to this reading, please? I secretly like to debate with you. It stimulates me, and a little petty drama turns me on too. That kind of goes along with this Puss in Boots, a little bit of mind games, witty bantering, cleverness. And I think it's important to note that Even though that card talks about, you know, the need to be more witty and more clever, I feel like that's, you know, a message from your person to you. I don't feel like, I'm getting that, you know, unless you know otherwise, this person isn't really the one that betrayed you. Because in the story Puss in Boots, Puss is actually loyal and protective. But, you know, maybe they're just not taking ownership. But they're kind of shifting the blame to someone else outside of the connection. What else? I don't desire to reconcile. I want a fresh new chapter in my life. Okay. So for some of you, this person doesn't desire to reconcile. They want a fresh new chapter, or that was how they were feeling when they walked away, if they were the ones that walked away. It's like they felt like they were putting a lot of work in on the connection, or they were waiting a long time, or you guys had known each other for a while. Some of you known this person since childhood or when you were young or younger, and the things were not working out. And so they just sort of gave up. So if they walked away from the connection, it was because they gave up. I can't hold back my feelings anymore. I have a ton to share about every aspect of my feelings about a relationship, and it will overwhelm you. So yeah, like I said, this person wants to talk to you. They think they want to get something, well, they obviously want to get something off their chest. They have good feelings for you, positive feelings for you, and they want to warn you and be protective. But at the same time, you know, they have a ton that they want to share with you, and you might not be ready for it. I'm an introvert that needs time and space to recharge. That's all. It's nothing against you. So if you haven't heard from this person in a while, they're saying like it's not, again, there's nothing against you. I do feel this person has affection for you. I think that's pretty clear. I love that you spoil me. Your affection and attention makes me feel like royalty. So you have been very affectionate with this person, and they love that you spoil them. You are, yeah, they love what you do for them, the way that you make them feel. They feel abundant when they're with you. I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused. I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused me. So that's one of the things they want to tell you. It seems like this person does have hope for this connection, regardless of what they say. I hope for you guys to reconcile or for the connection to move to the next level, but they, it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this connection that I'm not sure is all going to come out. So fill in the blanks for your own personal situation, because you know what's going on better than I do. But what the cards are saying is that despite this affection this person has for you, there is, you know, some way, shape, or form that for some of you they feel hurt. And again, I'm getting it's to do with those of you, I mean, maybe you gave up on the situation. Some of you, you walked away. Some of you, your person walked away. Roles can be reversed here. But let's get some more messages, see if we can find out more. Just wanting to get a card on be nosy. You guys like it when I'm nosy. For group 3. Why is I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused me here? 9 of Wands. Not really taking reversals. That you put up your guards regarding this person. This person felt like maybe they were being manipulative. Maybe you were. For some of you, the feminine was being manipulative, but regardless, even though things weren't going swimmingly, things weren't going like perfectly or really good between the two of you guys, they still didn't expect you to put your guards up against them, to become as defensive as you have, which is why they're saying, you know, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. But I mean, if you don't trust this person, if you have your guards up against them, if they did you wrong, then it's understandable why you would have those guards up. But your person doesn't see it that way. There's a part of them that they really sort of want to give you a piece of their mind and let you know how they feel, that that it hurts them, that you're closed off towards them. Because again, maybe they weren't the reason that this connection failed or isn't working out, or for any conflict in the connection. It feels like there has been outside interference here. What else does group 3's person want to say, please? For those who tune in for group 3. I compensate for my abandonment issues by doing it first. Okay, so this person is has tried to pull the wool over your eyes. You know, maybe they try to come across differently than they are, more confident than they are, because they have abandonment issues, like I said before. So any games that this person plays, or like any false masks that they wear, and that goes to with that strength card, they do that to compensate for their abandonment issues. So maybe, you know, a previous partner abandoned them, or their dad did, or their mom did. So they compensate for that by pushing you away, or pushing, you know, by keeping things fickle and flirtatious, by keeping things surface level, by keeping an emotional distance between them and their love interests, or in this case you, to protect themselves. So they have trust issues too. I don't know how we can fix this, but it's not too late to try, is it? The person goes back and forth about how you guys can fix this, whether you guys should or could. I feel generally that overall they want to fix it. I never thought I was the kind to be threatened by your success. I was wrong. So for some of you, this person is the one that betrayed you or took something from you, was jealous of you. But not everybody. And even if that is the case, I still am getting outside interference. At the back of the deck, we've got, you're the one I want to be with. I choose you. So that's especially resonant for those who are in a third-party situation. I'm just going to clarify. I never thought I was the kind to be threatened by your success. The card always interests me. Got the Ten of Wands. So this person's lightening up. They've had some sort of oppressive viewpoints. Maybe they wanted a codependent type person, or they're used to dealing with codependents or codependent relationships, or participating in codependent relationships, wanting people to depend on them for their money or for something else. And, you know, if you're not like that, then that could be the success they're talking about too. But I feel like they're lightening up, and they're stopping being that way. And that's because you have shown them that that's not cool. So at least, you know, you contributed, you know, a lot to this person's life. They think you're extraordinary. But we've got, maybe we're just too different. And I'm in a much better headspace right now, which just goes along with what I was saying about this person before, feeling burdened by the fact that maybe they couldn't control you, or maybe they couldn't be the more dominant one, or maybe they were just used to dealing with somebody who they could control, or who was, you know, dependent on them, that made them feel more secure. But I feel like they're getting over that, you know, for what it's worth, and they're saying that they're in a much better headspace right now. I mean, they don't feel proud of themselves, okay? Look at his face. They never thought they were that type of person. But you help to bring something to light that they need to work on. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. So they do want you to sort of let your guards down and show your enthusiasm, excitement when you see them, or start showing it again. And they don't want you to, they want you to miss them when they're not around, right? They want you to want them and want to be with them. It's so nice to see a man or woman who can cook. You are one out of a million. So delicious. Okay. So, some of you cook well. This person appreciates the way you cook. What does this person want to say, please? Your love makes me want to do the craziest things. Oh. I heard some stuff about you. I don't care if it's true, because it doesn't change the way I feel. And yeah. So this person, like I said, there's some outside interference, some haters, some jealousy from some haters that wanted to be you, wanted to assume your identity, wanted to, yeah, basically wanted to put you down, to make themselves look better. But this person's saying they're not falling for that shit anymore, or they're not falling for it. They don't believe it. Okay? What does this person want to say to group 3, please? For those who are watching group 3. If you want, I can fly. So I think this person thinks that you are quite a natural beauty. You're very down to earth. Also, you're very amenable, as in you're very agreeable, but you used to have your guards down towards this person. You used to be softer towards this person, but then something happened to make you put your guards up. But you used to like be like Princess Buttercup. If you want, I can fly, right? You were just so lovely. Another princess here. So I think that they're missing that. They're missing you be this way towards them. They want you to be this way towards them again. And also they're wanting to say, you know, to you that, you know, if you want, I can fly. If you want, you know, I can do for you. You know, I can, you know, they're willing to do a lot, you know, for you. And from Ernest Hemingway, we have, I can't see how every time I ever put my arms around you, I can't say how every time, okay, I can't say how every time I ever put my arms around you, I felt that I was home. So yeah, there's something homey, and some of you cook well, some of you seem like you would make a good mother or spouse, that you're a domestic goddess or god, that there's something about you that's down to earth, down home, and, you know, even if you're resonating more as the Puss in Boots type energy, which is going to be the minority who watch, this person still feels like you feel like home to them. So does group 3's person want to say, please? Everything reminds me of you. But I just feel we aren't on the same page right now. But we will cross paths again. Okay, so you may not be on the same page right now, but this person sees, you know, is saying that you guys will cross paths again, that you will see each other again. And with those pages, I feel like this person goes back and forth on how to reach out to you. Do they try to be of service to you? Do they try to keep it light and like practical and come up with some practical excuse to contact you? Or do they come forth, you know, with their heart on their sleeves a little bit? Either way, they're pretty confident you guys will see each other again. We've got acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So that's like what I was saying about, you know, whatever lightning struck in this connection that caused you to get all defensive. Whoever was being manipulative, whoever was being jealous, whoever was trying to interfere with this connection, you know, I think that your person is like saying that it happened for a reason. They have seen you grow. They have seen you become more courageous and more confident. Spirit is certainly saying that you guys are learning to be more compassionate and to see things from a different angle that was necessary for your own life purpose, your own development, for your own good. But in terms of like how it's going to affect the relationship going forward, you know, aside from your person saying that you will cross paths again, aside from this person being back and forth in their mind about the future of this connection, do they think it's going to go somewhere? Sometimes the answer is no, sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes they're leaning more towards that yes, but you know, it's still kind of up in the air. We got a lot of different energies, a lot of different people watch the videos, but it tends to get more specific over in the extended because fewer people watch the extendeds, and therefore the messages can be more specific. So follow me over there. The link for that will be down below. We'll get another round of messages in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. If you liked it, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. If this is your reading, and if you'd like to fill in the blanks on what's going on in the situation, I'd love to read it. You can comment down below as well. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box, okay? Talk to you guys next time.